Well, welcome, folks. This is Tom O'Brien of TFNN. We go 5 days a week. We go 9 hours a day. We go 24 hours a day on the internet at TFNN.com. Always remember, folks, whatever you think about, you bring about. Whatever you focus on grows. Hope everyone's having a great day, safe day. Let's make it a great night, folks. Let's take a look at one of our 4 agreements. Love coming out of you makes you happy. The whole world can love you, but that love is not the love that will make you happy. What will make you happy is to share all the love you have inside of you. That is the love that will make the difference. Market-wise, let's take a look at it out here. We had the Dow Industrials flat, down 4 actually. Now, NASDAQ off 22, trading at 4,151. S&P's off a couple bucks at 1840. Gold contract down $10.50, trading at 1,292 an ounce. Silver off 6 cents at $19.71 an ounce. Platinum off 6.50 at 1,398 an ounce. Copper up 2.5 pennies at $2.99 a pound. Light sweet crude up $1.06 at 101.33 a barrel. Bonds, you have the 10-year flat at 123.17. 30-year up 17 ticks at 134.04. 30-year, folks, check out the swing point. ABC structure on the way up with volume. It's a monster. ABC up too. 138. There's the 30-year coming at us. King dollar up 106 ticks, trading out at 80.27. The euro is down 38 at 137, and the yen is up 8 at 102.12. Our phone number is 877-927-6648. Give us a call, folks. Want to know what's going on in your world. In the world of the S&Ps, let's take a look at them. What do you have? Okay, so we have a cash S&P right now, folks, at 1850.60. Now, what that does is that gets the S&P in the lower range also. That sets up the test of the February 5th low, which is 1737. If we go over to the SPY and we take a look at the SPY and you see the correlation inside this, what you're going to see, we had an expansion of volume, number 1 today. In the SPY, what you're going to see, you see a large expansion of volume. We did 137 million shares. Last little swing was 121. You're inside the range. The next leg down, you're at, it's a big leg, by the way, too, because we're at 184.58. That leg from the 5th of February wants to get tested. That's 10 points down on the S&P. We go to the NASDAQ composite. We take a look at the composite. Composite was the weak dog again, once again, down 22 bucks. Had 2.25 billion shares. The composite, the low of the 5th is 3969. Right now we're at 4151. Bottom line is going down there with an expansion of volume. We take a look at the Qs. Qs had a big expansion of volume. They were down 49 cents. 63 million shares were traded. Now, the low for the Qs on the 5th is 83.97. What we did out here today is that we got really close to the downdraft that was created on February 3rd. I suspect it's going to go into that tomorrow. So it's going to be interesting to see how it goes into it. And the reason being is this. When we came down on February 3rd, that was a huge day down. The top of that day is 86.14. What I expect you're going to see is that it's going to trying to get into that tomorrow. So she's still going to need an expansion of volume as she gets into it. But the bottom line is that the Qs are weak. We go look at the IWM, the Russell 2000. All the indices now, this is what you have going on. All the indices are inside the lower range. IWM right now is at 114.40. 107.27 is game. Gold contract. We take a look at the gold contract. What we had with gold coming into a Friday is going to be dangerous here, folks, for the gold contract. So, what do we have? We, right now, we're down 10 bucks. 12.93 is the number. We take a look at this, and it looks to me like we got the 12.55 coming up. We did 174,000 contracts. That's an expansion of volume. It's kind of wide open here, particularly coming into a Friday. They can get this down 50 bucks in a heartbeat. I suspect that's exactly what we're going to see. We take a look at the silver market, SIK4. Now, what silver has happening is this. This is going to get dangerous for silver. The low, the swing lows on silver go from 1902, and right now we're at 1971. The actual spike low is 1880. When we hit the 1880, that was the total reversal. That was on the December 31st level. What silver is doing, though, is that we are coming into that lower level. You're coming in and the volume is contracting, which is great, okay? Bottom line is that coming in on a Friday, I expect that, guess what? This little baby wants to get hit. Bonds. Let's go to the 10-year first. We take a look at the 10-year. The 10-year is building cause to get up into the top of its range. We did 1.3 billion shares today, and it was a flat market. The top of this range to do an ABC structure on the way up is 124.28. So that is 1.3 ticks away. I suspect you're going to get up there. Why? Because when you get over to the 30-year, what you're going to see is this. 30-year just absolutely blows away the swing point out here today. Does it with 413,000 contracts. We were taking out the oh, this is interesting. Actually, it's this is pretty wild. Actually, we did 413,000, and the B point is actually 415,000. So if it had, it's close. Bottom line, though, you get the price going. You 2,000 contracts shot. 138 is game here inside that 30-year. We go to the dollar index. We take a look at the dollar index. What we have with the dollar index, she is also building cause to get to higher price. She started an expansion out here again today. That's after 5 days of going sideways when we had that huge expansion on the 19th of March. That's where we went from $74.49 up to 80.25, and that level there, okay, wide price spread, accelerated volume, all of the above. The dollar index is making its way up to this price point of 81.60. That's how that's laid out. Now we take a look at some of the high flyers out there. If we go to Google first, inside the NDX, we take a look at Google. Google was down $17 today. We're at 1114, and that little baby's coming against the swing point. That bottom of that swing point is 1028. 1028? Yeah, 1082. The key with Google, folks, and this is really dangerous, that gap's going to get filled. That gap, folks, is down at 896, which is just a total mind blower. Now, folks, let's go over to our man, Mr. Andy Hecht. And folks, of course, if you're just listening to TFNN, you know Andy has an outstanding show every Tuesday, Thursday, 3 to 4 Eastern Standard Time. You can get all that programming right from 9 o'clock in the morning to 6 o'clock in the evening, live programming on your cell phone. You go to tfnn.mobi. Coming tomorrow, we have a great day at TFNN tomorrow. Our man, Mr. Andy Hecht, is going to be doing the Technomento trading method. He's going to be doing a webinar. That webinar, folks, starts at 12 o'clock. It's going to go to 3:30 Eastern Standard Time. It's a live webinar. If you can make it live, that's great. If you can't and you decide to sign up, it's going to be on your page for 30 days. The webinar is only $279, and what you're going to get inside that, you're going to get the application of Technomentos, meaning inside commodities, futures, options on futures, commodity-related stocks and stock options. Andy has a list of 150 ETNs and ETFs that you'll get. Then he's going to be talking about the technicals and the fundamentals, meaning how do you put the technical analysis together with the fundamental analysis, and that's where he coined the term Technomento. Then he's going to be talking about market structure, the intercommodity spreads, processing spreads. Andy Hecht, what's going on?
Hey, Tom. How you doing?
I'm doing great, man. You having a good day out there?
Yeah. So, my first question, where'd you get out of the hogs?
122.
Okay.
Which is not bad. But
Not bad. You made money.
They went down to 119.60. You know.
Yeah. You can't buy. It's hard to buy the lows. Listen, they're limit up today, so.
Listen, man. You know what's going to be interesting here, and I'm trying to figure out whether it was because you know what China did. Now, and we were talking about this. Like, China really has nothing to do with here. But what China did is that they start pulling their pork today, and This is the government in processing it. Do you know what I'm saying? Not processing, putting it in stories. So they were buying it off the deal, was putting it in stories to support the price. Because in China, folks, the price is going down. You stay right there. Andy and I are coming right back, folks.